Here the question is, when an object is shot from the bottom of the long smooth inclined plane kept at an angle 60 degree with the horizontal, it can travel at a distance x1 along the plane. But when the inclination is decreases to 30 degree, the same object, the shot with the same velocity, it can travel x2 distance. Then x1 is to x2 will be what is the answer? That is the thing we are going to solve it using the equation of motion.
In this problem, the given quantities are the first object is shooted from the bottom at an angle, it's a 60 degree. So you can draw the first object. Here we can draw this object is shooted from the bottom at an angle 60 degree with respect to the horizontal. So hence the suppose if the in general if you are taking this angle is theta, the acceleration due to gravity acting on the object, that would be equal to the acceleration in the vertical direction, it would be equal to minus g sin theta. In general, if you are taking this angle is theta, it would be minus g sin theta. Then inclination angle decreases up to 380 degrees Celsius. When the inclination angle this distance is traveled, for this case it would be x1. Now the inclination angle decreases to 30 degree. Then the distance traveled, it's shooted again with the same initial velocity. The distance traveled by the object, it would be equal to this distance. Now it is x2. Again the acceleration for this case also, it will act downward. It is a equal to minus g sin theta. So these are the given quantities for the problem. What they are asking means, they are asking the ratio x1 divided by x2, what would be the answer. Here it is asking, so we are going to answer this problem. So for solving this problem, we are going to use the Newton laws of equation. The Newton laws of equation, the one of the equation, it will tells us v square equal to u square uh, minus 2as. This is one of the Newton laws of equation. V square equal to u square minus 2as. Hence, in the two cases, the final velocity we are taking is 0. This v represents a final velocity. U represents the initial velocity. So here we are giving the initially some velocity to the both the object because we are shooting from the gun, but the final velocity would be whenever it is reaches a maximum point, it will be goes to 0. Hence the equation for the first case, if you are writing the first case, the equation will become u square, because the final velocity is 0, we are giving some initial velocity, minus 2 times a is nothing but minus 2g sin theta. Actually in general it will be v square equal to u square plus 2as, so minus g sin theta into s is x1. So if you are rearranging this one, then u square equal to minus 2x1g. Here angle of inclination, it will be 60 degree in the first case, or else you can put it x1 one side, push it everything other side, u square divided by 2g sin 60 degree. This is the first horizontal distance traveled by the object. You can call it, take this is equation number 1. Now for the second case, you can solve the this problem. The v in the same case also, final velocity will be 0, initial velocity equal to the first case. So in the second case, the final velocity would be 0, the initial velocity is same as the first case, we are using the same gun, plus 2 times the acceleration due to gravity, it's minus g sin theta. The distance traveled by the sin case, it's a x2. So it will be equal to u square minus 2g sine the angle of inclination. Now in this case it's 30 degree x2. For finding the x2 rearranging, it will give u square goes to denominator, so minus minus will get cancelled, so u square divided by 2g sine 30 degree. So you have to taken this is a equation number 2. Now it will be simple, you can divide the both equations. So here I can do 1 divided by 2, this will give x1 divided by x2. The x1 is nothing but u square by 2g sine 60. The x2 is same u square 2g sine 30 degree. You can cancel u square 2g u square 2g here. 1 by sine 60 here, 1 by sine 30. We know what is the sine 60 degree, square root of 3 by 2, sine 30 is 1 by 2. So if you are substituting here, it will give in the 1, you can first do that one. The sine 60 1 divided by sine 60, it's a square root of 3 by 2 divided by 1 divided by sine 30 is 1 by 2. Now it's a fraction, you can invert this one, it is 2 by square root of 3. Here it's a 2, 1 by 2. So you can just, if you are inverting it, it will give 2. So the final answer it would be x1 divided by x2, it is 1 divided by square root of 3, or the x1 divided by x2, it can represent 1 is to square root of 3, the ratio. That would be the right answer.
So from the above discussion, we got the answer that would be equal to 1 is to square root of 3. This would be the right answer.